Hi, I'm Terry, and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. Please excuse my bad cold. It's this cute trick-or-treat card that I made using a brand new product in the Holiday Mini Catalog. Here's what you need to gather together to make this project. You're going to need your Big Shot. You're going to need your platform and only one standard cutting plate. Now, it's best if this standard cutting plate is not really badly scraped or scratched or dented. This one's brand new because I happen to have an extra one, but one that's a little bit scraped is okay, but not too deeply marked up. You're going to need your Letterpress Trick or Treat. This is a brand new product, and this is what it looks like, and it's used to deboss, not emboss, but deboss. I'll explain a bit more about that later. You're going to need your brayer, your 1-inch circle punch, your Raven lace trim. It's really cute. I used my ribbon cutting scissors. You're going to want your linen thread, natural linen thread. For this project, you're going to use craft ink. You can either use spots or you can use, if you have some of the bigger craft pads from before the new catalog came out. Now you can purchase craft pads that are uninked and buy the re-inkers in craft ink and ink the colors that you want. For cardstock, I used Peach Parfait Basic Black. You can either use Very Vanilla, or for this kind of project, the watercolor paper is a good paper to use because it debosses a much deeper image. I use my back punch, my Stampin' Dimensionals, my bone folder, and my snail adhesive. And then it might be good to have some kind of handy wipes just in case, and I'll explain about that in a bit too. I'm going to clean off my space and I'll be back in a moment. All right, I'm back. Now, here's what you want to do. First, you want to apply the craft ink right directly to the letterpress plate. So let me do that. You're going to bring in your craft ink. You're going to ink up your brayer. The nice thing about our brayer is it's exactly the same, I guess, length as our craft pads. So ink it up really well, and then apply the ink directly to the plate. Make it nice and juicy, nice and dark. You can easily see whether or not you're applying enough ink. Okay. Then, the next thing you want to do is bring in your Big Shot, put your plate on your Big Shot, and get it all set up and ready to run through. Okay. Then you want to bring in your cardstock, and you want to carefully lay it on top. Then, as you're running it through the Big Shot, you want to hold it down with your fingers so that as it reaches the front, it doesn't push off. Now, the beauty about Stampin' Up! Cardstock is that you have two sides. So if you make a mistake, you're just going to turn it over and run it through the other side. And it's going to make a bunch of crunching and so on and so forth as it runs through, which is okay. And then you're going to bring it off, and there you go. Now, this is not the first time I've done this. I made a few mistakes. So if it slips and smears, just turn it over and do it on the other side. But that's how you use the letterpress plates. They're really nice, and if you use the watercolor paper, it actually debosses, so if you turn it over, you can really feel the image on the other side. Now let me bring in my card, and I'll show you what I did to complete it. So the first thing I did was I trimmed really close to the edge of the trick or treat. So I trimmed off this excess cardstock. Then I layered it on basic black and put it on a Peach Parfait card, like that. Then I used a piece of the Raven lace trim, and then I punched out a circle using my 1-inch circle punch, punched out a bat, and then attached it to the circle using a Stampin' Dimensional. And then I used, one other thing I forgot to tell you, is I used my 1/16 inch hole punch, punched a hole in the circle, the Peach Parfait circle, used a piece of the natural hemp thread or linen thread and attached it around the knot in my lace trim and attached it to the card and just left it so that it was floating free. And that's it. This card really took no time at all, and it was really fun to use the letterpress plate. There are other plates that you can use that are in the Holiday Mini Catalog for a variety of occasions. For a complete listing of the products I used and the measurements, please visit my blog, www.nutzaboutstamping.com. You might want to check out my blog specifically today because I have a 10-10-10 special advertised there. While on my blog, you might also want to subscribe to my customer newsletters. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.